Yo, this is Che Lingo, and you're watching Grime Culture.
You're sick, but I'm better, blood. Charizard, I leveled out, swagged out. Can we dress it up? Hit a show and chicks can't get enough. Cause you know we rap, but it ain't Christmas.
So the concept behind the Black Flow E-tape was basically that it had no theme. It was more just a very balanced kind of, what I wanted it to be was like a well put together kind of amalgamation of tracks, like just tracks that I'd been working on, things that I'd been playing with and experimenting with and stuff like that. Black Flow is kind of the concept behind the words black and flow, are that black is not just one of the most rich colors in the color spectrum, even though it's more of a shade. It's also considered not a color, so it's like it kind of encompasses everything I want it to encompass, in the fact that it's not just one color or creed or shade or whatever that of person that can listen to the tape. You know what I mean? Everybody can take something from it, and obviously flow is just to do with motion, so it's like a colorless motion. It doesn't have any discrimination about who can listen to it, and I think that was important. The whole concept of it being an E-tape is that it was a bridge between my previous mixtape Che Lingo and my forthcoming EP. So E-tape kind of fit really well. I didn't want to put out another mixtape. I wanted to create something myself and give it a name, and obviously it's hard to push the name, but people are catching on to it quite quickly, which I'm grateful for, you know. Okay, so on the E-tape, like the features, you've got Koji Radical's a spoken word poet. He just released his debut EP called Dear Daisy. You've got Leon Jax, who's got album coming out called Man of Emotion. You got Lovrel, she's got a single out currently, Room for One. You've got Tiny Man, obviously Orphan Gang. He done his EP launch earlier in the year, and that went really well for his EP as well. You've got George the Poet, also signed to Island, and he's done really well for himself, doing stuff with the BBC and that. So it's kind of like a lot of people who I respect as artists and also as creatives. Like, it's not just the most popping artist or the one who's going the hardest at the moment, or the one who people are anticipating. It's more people who are adding to our culture, people who are adding to what we're doing. Do you know what I mean? And I'm trying to cultivate my own culture and start my own movement, and it's working. Do you know what I mean? So I wanted people who would reflect that culture, people who are so in their lane that you can only call it a niche, like they're controlling their own niches. And the spoken word kind of market and scene is starting to really thrive at the moment, in London especially. So I wanted to find a way to incorporate that into the tape, and I think having Koji and George the Poet on it was probably the best way to do that. I'm not signed to a label, I'm signed to my management, but not to a label. My management are amazing. Streamline Empire, they've done so much for me in this past year and a half, or year and 7 or 8 months anyway. And we've come a long way, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like people are really starting to understand me more as an artist and as a person, do you know what I'm saying? Because you have to put a certain level of yourself, if not all of yourself, into your music when you make music. So, and I'm all about talking about what I do and how I do it, and how I think about things and stuff like that when I'm doing the deeper of my tracks, do you know what I mean? Or I'm talking about concepts and things like that. So I genuinely believe that they were the right people to sign with, but I'm not signed to a label, no. I got an offer from a label recently, in the last like 3 or 4 months. We turned it down respectfully. It wasn't the kind of offer we were going for, but it was just based off of the Che Lingo mixtape and the Level Up video. Like, that's all they'd seen, that's all I'd released, and obviously they obviously saw something in me that they wanted to sign, but it just wasn't an offer for me. Ideal offer, what would be my ideal offer? To be honest with you, I don't actually have any aims to sign with a label. If I get an offer that I think to myself, do you know what, this is a good way to go, but then I might, we always consider it. Like, I'm very considerate. When I say we, I mean me and the management, but me and the team and that. But in terms of me actually doing this to get an offer, like that's not what I'm doing. I'm just doing it because I love to do it, and I want to grow my own. Like I said, I want to grow my own culture. I wouldn't want the aims of the label or what they want for me to conflict with that. Do you know what I mean? They would have to come to me under the basis that they want to work to create more of what my dream is, as opposed to and what my aims are, as opposed to, oh, we want this for you, but that can wait. Do you know what I mean? So I'm very precious about not necessarily my music, but more what I want for the culture that I'm trying to build. TRIP is, again, it's an acronym. It's to really inspire people. The fact that it sounds like other things like hipster and whatever is just a coincidence. It just rolls off the tongue. Like it's just an easy way to say it. And obviously, being a Tripster is the action of doing everything you can to inspire somebody else. I.e., the only way you're going to be able to do that in the terms of the culture is to be yourself. Do you understand? So if me being myself, if me doing this interview, if me making a song inspires somebody to get back on whatever it is that they do creatively, or get back on whatever it is that they originally had a passion for, then I've done my job as a Tripster. Do you know what I'm saying? And then they have inadvertently become part of the culture, because they're becoming more of themselves to inspire their little brother, to inspire their cousin, or to inspire one of their best friends, or to inspire their mum, or to inspire their dad. Do you know what I mean? Like, go chase your dream, get what you want from your life, innit? But just know that it takes work, and the only way you're going to be able to start that work is if you start with yourself. Do you know what I mean? So that's what it is. That's what it is ultimately. TRIP is just an acronym for to really inspire people. You can download the Black Flow E-tape or just stream it on my SoundCloud, which is www.soundcloud.com/Che_Lingo.